Right, I should be here now. So hello to those of you who are here. Dan has appeared. It's a little on the warm side. So there are two fans on over by the window. They're quite a long way from me to try not to be too distracting, but if they are, I'll turn them off and boil if you want. Hello. Yeah, David has his Dr. David Lewis channel. He has The Way Things Were, or The Way It Was, or whatever the name of his photography book is. He has a channel for his photography book. Just move that slightly, hopefully that way. Just trying to look on the screen and see if it's moved it a bit. One Man His Cameras, is that what it's called? He has, I'm trying to think, there's technically one for his business. Yeah, the game currently just has, there is sound on the game currently because I can hear it in my headphones, but you might not know what that sound is compared, because you haven't heard it before, compared to the fan sound. Both are just a low rumble. He has one for his business, which I don't think is very active. I don't think anything has been uploaded onto it for quite some time. That is, what is it? I can't remember what it is now. Just trying to think the name of the business. I always get confused because it's similar-ish in my head to the Mind Changers. Let me get my phone. The Mind Lab, that's the name of it. Oh, I haven't even looked it up on my phone. I just literally picked up my phone and remembered it. Yeah, the Mind Lab, there's a channel for that. He also has a channel for his Botow thing as a dedicated channel. I'm just trying to see if there's any. I'm obviously subscribed to all these channels, but most of them are kind of inactive. But yeah, I've spoken to him before about how it's not helpful to upload the same videos at exactly the same time on another competing channel. Because the thing is, the Mind Changers channel, none of his channels have hit the threshold to be monetized. So the Mind Changers channel is the only one that can make him any income. Cool. Lucky you. I wish we had Thunder. Thunder got close here the other day. Yeah, none of his channels have hit the threshold to be monetized. So, for example, when he shared the video the other day on his channel and on the Mind Changers channel, and it went live on his channel first, that means that it reduces the number of views on the Mind Changers channel, which is the monetized channel, which means that he's essentially missing out on the 6p or whatever we might make from the video being on the Mind Changers channel. So we don't make much money, obviously, on the channel. We make about £10 a month. But yeah, he isn't really. Well, you never know. Could be Thunder inside. You might have some kind of a Tesla coil and or a really big Van de Graaff generator or something. Yeah, it's difficult to get David to I'd never noticed that. I can't help but copy when I do hear like meows or whatever it happens to be. But yeah, it's difficult to get David to, like, for example, to say to David, schedule it. We post at 8 p.m. on a Sunday. That's what we said we were going to do. That's what we do. And it's always scheduled for midnight Sunday morning, and as a premiere, which neither of us are ever going to be awake for. Or, I might be awake for it, but I'm not going to be necessarily there for it. So I normally go in and reschedule it for 8 o'clock. Right, so this game is No Man's Sky. It's a kind of procedurally generated universe type of game. I played this when it first came out, back in 2016, I think, for probably about 50 or 60 hours. Not getting very far, but played it for a while. But then I didn't play it for ages. I can't remember what happened. I think Skyrim or something happened, and I got so into that, and maybe some Assassin's Creed games, and I got so into all of those, I kind of stopped playing and just never got back to it. And then it's been updated for PlayStation 5, so last month I thought, oh, let's give it another go. Realised it's a totally different game now, because it's had so many updates. It didn't allow me to start or carry on my game that I'd had before, annoyingly. I'm trying to work out which way this needs to move. It didn't have... wouldn't let me play from where I'd got to before, and I couldn't remember any of the controls. So I've had to start again. I've literally not even... Nope. I'm trying to get the camera straight. But there's a delay. And let me have a look. Right, I'm straight on there. There. Stay. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Right, let's move that. Yeah, you're looking for work. His channels would have to make money for you to be able to help him. Yeah, so it's meant that I've had to start again. Literally, I don't remember anything. I don't remember how to control anything. It's not intuitive in terms of... It's not like other games that you play, where you just instinctively know, without even thinking about it, right, press X to... shoot or whatever. Yeah, you just instinctively know, or press L2 or something. You instinctively kind of know that it's going to be one of these buttons. The same when you play a racing car game. You just instinctively know that you've got to press, say, L2 to accelerate, and it's pretty much the same on any racing game. So this isn't the same as any other game. I've not got it... I think you can set it so you're just invincible and nothing happens, really. I've not got that set. I've got it set like normal, so I can die. I have to find resources. I have to... the idea is I find it a nice relaxed game. There are things that can kill you, including the environment itself, but I find it quite relaxed. So if I just get started... So there's me. Dressed in my spacesuit. So yeah, luckily it does give you, like when you hover over something, it says to press square and R3 to pick up, etc. But I'm literally at the point of trying to work everything out, like working out what button scans and stuff, because I don't remember that. Oh, now I do remember that. That's my spaceship. My parking went a bit wrong. I tried to park my spaceship outside, but it went wrong, and I've parked my spaceship in the middle of my little settlement. Literally, I've got completed so little of the game. All I've managed to do is clear a little bit of land, stick 4 walls and a roof on, just so that I don't die. And I nearly died, so I managed to dig. That's a scanner. There. Hello, scanner. Blinking away. It's night time outside at the moment. So, oh yeah, I'll go outside. So inside, I'm relatively safe. There's obviously a force field bit across here. Every star that you see in the sky is really in the game. So if I had enough fuel, I could pick any one of the stars, any dot that you see in the sky, like that one there. I could pick any dot in the sky, I could take off this planet and travel to that star if I had enough fuel to do it. The chances of being able to be on track are very slim, but in theory... Oh, okay, let me go back inside again for a minute. So in theory... Thank you. Literally, every single star that you see in the sky is a real location that you can fly to, and it will have planets around it, and the planets will all have life on them, because unlike our universe, there's life everywhere here. Most of it's very primitive life, some of it's dangerous, some of it's cleverer. But yeah, so literally it's an enormous open world. And when this game was coming out in 2016, my first thought was, oh, I can land on a planet, literally walk around on a planet, and then turn it into a sleep story. Right, let's go back outside. What do I need to do? Gather some ferrite dust, so I can get some metal plating, I think. But every world is different, so you never know how dangerous any world is going to be. Some worlds, literally, you come in a spaceship and it's deadly straight away. Other worlds are a bit safer. As you can see, I've dug a bit of a hole already with my blaster. I needed to find a safe route back to where I was. But it's reasonably chilly in here, so it's 10 degrees centigrade, 11 degrees centigrade in here, whereas out here in the sun now, as the sun's rising, 56 degrees, 57 degrees, 58 degrees. I've already scanned that. Some things are more dangerous than others. Oh, what's that one? How do I... Just trying to work out how I do my analysis thing. Nope, that's scanning. Nope, that's shooting, I think. Analysis mode. Oh, no, that's launching. Oh, what do I need? Ferrite dust. I haven't got any pellets to feed them. So I'm looking for something that's got ferrite dust. That's probably dangerous. No. How did I get close enough for that to get me? So much for being careful. Right, ferrite dust is there. What do I need? I've got to craft some metal plates now. Let's just get a bit more anyway. Try and safely make it back to my base, which I think was this way somewhere. Probably got everything I need from there. Hey, big guy. Hope you're safe. I'm getting close to you.
Protection falling. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, a Venus human trap. You can get lost playing for hours. Right, how do I do that? Metal plating. Craft metal plating. Is this how I craft? I can't remember. No. So I'm trying to remember. Oh, there.
Technology installed. Product constructed.
So I need to get more of that to craft more of them. Okay. Back out we go. But yeah, you can use your rocket pack, but it does run out of juice and then you fall from the sky. Oh, a new item. That's cool.
Thermal protection falling.
There's creatures flying around as well. I already know what they are. I've scanned them before. So I need 4 metal plates. Ah. Do they eat candies then? Do they dissolve it? Yeah, so technically I'm still in the kind of introductory stage of the game. Ah.
Technology recharge.
Good. Yeah, so I'm still in the stage where it's teaching me sort of the tutorial stuff, and it's teaching me what I should do and how to play it. Get back in here.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Let me grab my coffee. The scanner, so you've got different scanners. You've got one scanner, if I just go out here, if I press the button down, it just sends out a pulse and then has to recharge. You're growling at me, little thing. So it's still recharging. So that scanner pops up little bits that you can see here that let me know, oh, there's something there within a radius. The scanner's still recharging. That scanner
Thermal protection.
works
falling.
more like a kind of camera scanner. So if I see something that I don't know what it is, I can scan it and it will tell me information about it. There's nothing around here, I don't think, that's new to scan at the moment. But that would, as I did a minute ago, it would scan it, and then it would go from saying no information to scan it and then say it's got this much, whatever it happens to be, and this is the name of it, whether it's a plant or an animal. Let's head back in here a minute. So I need 4. Carbon nanotubes. 2. What am I doing? Constructing a base teleporter.
Product constructed.
Right, gather sodium. That's my next task. You can only carry so much on you as well. So I can only carry one more bit, and then I think that's me full up for now. And then on my ship I've got space for some more stuff. And you can transfer stuff backwards and forwards with you and your ship, but only if you're a certain distance from your ship. And you can get a bigger backpack. Sodium. Press down to scan for sodium-rich plants. Over that way. So that's what that scanner does.
Thermal protection falling.
That's fine. Yep, search. sodium in there. Now I know what these are. They're knowledge stones. They tell you stuff about an ancient civilization that lived throughout the whole galaxy. Well, that's the idea, I think. I'm sure it did something more last time. Let me see. Let's have it there. Yeah, so you end up, everything you catalogue ends up in here, in your discoveries. So you've got a planet, and 12 of them discovered. There's 2 more of them to discover, 7 of them discovered. You can rename and upload bits for others to then be able to come and find it and know that you found it. But before, something that doesn't seem to be on there now is that when I used to go to those, to these, it would actually tell me information. It would actually say something. So it might still do that at some point. Right, sodium. Hi Daniel. Yeah, I was just saying that I played this in 2016 when it came out and then didn't play it for, well, until the PS5 version came out. And then I've literally only played it a couple of hours since the PS5 version came out, and it's a totally different game to what it was when I... oh, that's a big chunk of sodium. It's a totally different game to what it was when I played this. Oh, that was a waste of me shooting it. Yeah, a very different game to what it was before. Hey, little fellow.
Oh.
Lots of hydrogen. Water crystals. Yeah, I know what you like doing to me. Your friend bit me.
Thermal protection falling.
You can walk around the whole planet if you want. Yes, there are. It's not necessarily noticeable. It's one of those that, unless you see it side by side, but there are a lot of graphical improvements. There's a lot more stuff and a lot more detail. But unless you kind of see it side by side, you don't necessarily notice the difference. I was just telling everyone about my bad parking. My ship is parked right in the middle of my house. I'd planned on parking it kind of over there a little bit and somehow managed to come down from the sky straight into the middle of my house.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Right. What am I making? Construct a base teleport module. Base, teleport, module. That'll be it then. Let's just maybe put it there. No, wrong button. Getting very crowded in here. I might have to move the actual ship out of it. And what's that? That wasn't in here a minute ago. What are you? Strange. Eat rotting fruit. How have you ended up dead, literally, in my ship and my house?
Protection falling.
Poor thing. Right, what do I have to do? Learn the biofuel reactor, learn base modules at that, select... No, I was reading that. I'm aware of that. Oh, now you're alive, are you? Back up. Swing round. No, 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 don't crash. Gentle. Round. No, wrong button. Why can I suddenly not fly? Admittedly, I'm trying to fly incredibly slowly. Well, there's a bit of a base down there. Don't know what that is there. Right, slowly. No. Try to remember how to land. again. I don't know how much oxygen there is. No, not that one. Why can't I figure out how to land? Yeah, I find the music on this relaxing, obviously. Nope, that's shoot. Ah. Right, I better not be landing in my base again. Better have done a better job of it. Hey, do I know what you are? Exit with that. No, I don't know what they are. There, so I've scanned it. And it tells me what it is. Right. Hopefully I haven't done too much damage to my ship.
Thermal protection falling.
Still got them inside my my base. Hey, what happened to you? Alright, what was it telling me to do? Bit inconvenient having that sat right there. Wonder how it died. You're a strange creature.
Thermal protection falling.
I did kind of poke it with a stick. Just seeing what these say. Making money. Oh yeah, so one thing is the knowledge stones are supposed to give you more words that you learn. Right, what is it? Just trying to work out what I need to do next. Yeah, what does the big red button do? Which red button is that? I'll probably press it. Yeah, learn the biofuel reactor. I would if I knew. Let's see what that does. Ah. What do I need? 1 metal plating, more oxygen. Right. Some oxygen. Oh, so the various animals have different calls and things, which is quite cool. Hey, oxygen-rich plant. Thank you.
Thermal protection falling.
Come on, more oxygen, please. Fortunately, this planet, given that they're random, seems to have reasonably harmless animals here. Well, I do need some ferrite, probably. Big bit. Right, still trying to find some oxygen. That one looks harmful. Right, check that out before. Maybe I haven't. Because I can't, yeah. There's some oxygen. No. I looked down at the chat and I nearly walked straight into a person fly trap thing. a not looking where he's going thing. I'm sure something's moving over me somewhere.
Thermal protection falling.
Unfortunately, we can't talk or understand the creatures, but there are aliens in this game that you can engage with and talk to. Hey, Mr. Person.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Right, that one.
Product constructed.
I can't remember how many were needed. This will tell me. Cool, smoked chicken. Right, what do I need? Yep, I've got everything. Oh, okay. One salvage data. How do I make that? Do I make that? Where do I get it from? No, wrong button. Right, where do I find salvage data? I think there was a little town thing this way. No. Up and over. Or not. Right. Sure there's a town thing.
Thermal protection falling.
Run. Some more ships. You can't be the same dead person. Are you all dropping down dead? Is something killing you? It isn't me. Hey, you're a little one. I haven't seen you, I don't think. Maybe I have seen you before. Right, let's head down here. Now, is there anything down here? Yeah, exactly. That looks like I've already been at it. No, I haven't. Yes, but any salvage data?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Nothing in here for me. There's been no storms for a while, that's quite good. More nanites. What am I after? What are they? Weapon? A force field. Will be okay for now. Just trying to work out how I increase my health. I've done it before.
Ground protection falling.
Which grid thing? Hey, you got colourful bum feathers. Yeah, that grid is because I did a scan, so it's kind of letting me know that there's something there hidden under the rocks. If I go over to it, I think it was copper. Yeah, so it's a huge copper deposit. Does that renew my health as well? I'm trying to remember how to renew my health. R2 takeoff. The challenge will be finding my base again. The tutorial probably did or has covered it. It's just that that was probably the last time I played it, which was like a month ago. So I've got to find oxygen. Makes sense. Ah, there's a bigger place. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, kind of missed that. And swing. No. I don't remember the controls being reversed last time. Right. Head in. No. I hope that's above the landing pad. Yep. Woohoo, I actually landed on a landing pad. Trying to remember what I was after now. Oh yeah, the data thing. There's navigation data. 0. If anyone knows what that means, feel free to say. Wow, I know a lot of his language. Cool. There wasn't as many people to interact with last time I played this. Woohoo, I've learned 5 words. The idea is that obviously with every word you learn, you begin to gradually understand more of what they say. I can't afford their starship. Ooh, I can buy some fungal mold. Oh, the other one's taken off.
Thermal protection falling.
Have I spoken to you? You're dressed in purple, so I should. Right, 1, 2, 3. Have I spoken to you? Oh, it says I visited you. Visited you. Visited you. I visited you. Have I spoken to all of you? That was quick. They've left now. Anyone up here? Nope, they've gone. Scared them off. They're just going to try and trade. Someone's arriving there. Apparently it will take me 39 minutes to get to my base. Is that somewhere different? No, land. Keep accidentally shooting everything instead. Right, I'm going to have to fill the launch thrusters somehow. Uranium I need. Need to get some uranium. So how have you all been over this last week? Hope you've all been good. Oh. Who's that making that racket? Dunno.
Thermal protection falling.
Someone noisy. Hopefully they're noisy and harmless. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Mr. Person or Mrs. Person. Can't go in there yet. Oxygen, that's definitely helpful. Sitting, that's always a good thing. That's the way in. What do you think? What number should I go with? 720, 620 or 180? Glad you've been okay. Hopefully it hasn't been too hot or dodgy weather. Yeah, this week has been largely less emotional. Abby had to isolate. That was a bit of a pain, obviously. But only because of a notification, not because she necessarily was ill or anything. 620, you say? So I will trust you. Oh no. One says 620, one says 720. That's not helpful. How am I supposed to pick and which one to go for if you say something different? It feels like it's a larger number. Anyone good at maths? Yeah, it's been very hot here as well. But give it a week and we'll start moaning about it being cold. Well, I can't ignore you both because I don't think it's 180. Um, because it seems to be rising incredibly fast as a number. Because I think it is the previous number times the next number. Yeah, times the next number it is, if that makes sense. So the second space is 2 because it's in the second space times the number before it. The third space would be 3 times the number before that, which is 2. The fourth space would be 4 times 6. The fifth space, I assume, would be 24 times 5. So the next one would be 120 times 6, I reckon, which is 720. So that's kind of what I imagine the answer is, but I don't know if you agree. You did say 720, so let's go for it. Yep, it was 720. So there's a distress signal detected. Where is it? Right, let's talk to this person. Little bop. Do I have a rare metal? Oh, that's always good. My standing has increased. I've learned 8 words. That's probably more words than I know in French or German. That was the outside. I'm sure there was something else that came up. Can't go through any of the doors. Right, I've been to those. That's my ship. Been to that. Still haven't got any of these data-y things.
Thermal protection falling.
Cool. Oh yes, oxygen. And I need the uranium. Oh, I've got some living slime. Jetpack.
Technology recharge.
Good-o. Good-o, SpaghettiOs. Right, that's that one charged. Uranium. I bet there's no uranium around. I wonder if we've got any uranium on my ship. Nope, nope, nope. Right, so uranium will be in yellow. She did manage to get some Animal Crossing time while isolating. It's just a shame that it's been so hot. Oh, there's a load of those around. Which one's the nearest? Don't do a poo. The word two.
protection falling.
Scanner recharging. Come on. Yeah, you missed me. I'm sure there was another one nearby.
Inventory full.
Oh, that's annoying.
Inventory full. Thermal protection falling.
Oh well, I'll figure it out in a bit. That one I've been to. There's another one that way. Oh, okay, that one I've been to as well. We've been to both of them. Yeah, I didn't think I'd been to that one. Life form. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any problems at this end. Obviously at the sending end.
Technology recharge.
There's also some space now. Oh.
Inventory full.
Yeah, of course it is. I've got one more thing. The main thing I'm after is uranium. Now, what's the blue thing? Is it moon? Is that the blue thing? Come on.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Can I barter with anyone? Can I sell anything? Hey, little animal. What's with all these dying? These big ones just keep dying. Are they being hunted? Yeah. Luckily I managed to top it up a bit.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
No. Now, what's the exclamation mark that's red and doesn't look friendly?
Thermal protection falling.
Nope, she's still trying to get her second jab. No, we're not done with Minecraft. I'm just having a day off of doing something different. No, can click that.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Doesn't look safe, but I'm going to head towards it anyway. Yeah, I thought this is another nice, relaxing game generally to play. It's kind of a plod around and just chat game. Obviously, there are some Nomad Hypnodan. There are obviously some risks, like I could die from exposure out here. And this isn't a particularly friendly world. There are much more friendly worlds you can land on. Run, run, run. Yep, and then run the other way. Oh yeah, that's the distress beacon. It's a long way away. Something unidentified just came up. What was it?
Thermal protection falling.
So I'm mainly looking for uranium. That'd be very good if I find some uranium. Also, possibly somewhere to sell some bits would be good. Where I can sell maybe the rust I've got. Scanner recharging. I haven't had a storm lately.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, so I need some sodium. Let's get myself some sodium because I'm going to need it. Potentially. There's a little bit.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Inventory full.
Right, I'm just going to have to ditch something.
Thermal protection falling. No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh, I'm sure I can pick some more up in the future.
Technology recharge.
There. That'll keep me going a little bit longer. Don't know, but yeah, sodium. just look up over this ridge. I've not got a lot of power in that. Oh, what's that over there that's glowing? What kind of weird plant are you?
Thermal protection falling.
There's something trying to get me. Definitely sounds like it. It's the plants that try and get me in this. The animals haven't done. Right, I still need more sodium. There's a bit. Excuse me, little fellows.
Thermal protection falling.
Any more sodium around here? Oh, that was a bad spot. Whatever I just walked through there. Or is that just because my thermal protection is pretty much at 0 to charge that?
Technology recharge.
There's a bit more sodium up there. Run away! Right, I'm still on the hunt mainly for uranium. I have a ship I can't fly because I need uranium literally to lift off. I'm just so glad that there hasn't been a storm. Last time I played it, there was like a storm every 20 minutes or so of me playing. What are you? Do I know you? Yeah, I've scanned you. You're about to eat that little one. That's mean if you are. Oh, you sound like you're a bit mean. Just noticed, for whatever reason, normally as the creator, the chat is live chat. For whatever reason, it was showing as top chat. All I can do, because it could literally be anywhere, is scan for it. Ooh. I want to head for that. I know there's some sodium there, so I have to try and remember that. But I'd like another word. I'd like to increase my vocabulary. You're going to be harmful plants, aren't you? No, I don't say you're harmful. Yeah, it's just kind of a case of searching around. Sorry, I just walked into you. I'm curious whether there's a base nearby. Because there seems to be a lot of ships. There's a lot of sodium there. Nope, nothing found.
Inventory full.
Of course it is.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
So, yeah, so I'm looking for
Thermal protection falling.
uranium, and it is... Let me just go to my starship. I thought I'm too far away now. I thought it might show me. It's yellow, I think. Uranium. So yeah, so I think it's yellow. I've obviously found uranium before, but Gives me a chance to explore and gather more words.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, I need more sodium again. There's some sodium. Woohoo! More sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Let me see, can I shoot these? Should perhaps just
Technology recharge.
do that first. Right, Starship. Starship launch fuel. Starship launch fuel. Right, I've got enough parts to make that now.
Product constructed.
Although that's not going to get me very far. Can I do more? Right, so now I should be able to take off. If I go back to my ship. Need 28 more hydrogen. The ships could be going anywhere. Scanner recharging.
protection
I'm still after the data thingy that I need. Ooh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, poor little creature. At least they're harmless to me. But they're the ones that are going around eating everything, killing everything.
thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Oh, that's annoying. No, I need more sodium again.
Technology recharge. Extreme heat damage detected.
Yeah, I don't have any more sodium yet. Bear with. Run through the heat. Bit of heat's never hurt anyone. Come on.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Come on, break it, break it, break it.
No free slots in suit inventory.
No.
Extreme heat damage detected.
I'm just gonna have to run. Yeah, we'll ignore you.
Extreme heat critical.
What is it? No, not that one. Yeah. How do I change gun? No. Oh, I've died. I couldn't figure out how to fire my gun.
Technology offline.
Woohoo, I've got something for killing myself. I can't take off though, can I? Oh, I can. No. Is that the location? This way? Whoops, bit too low. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. Well, I've kind of survived apart from where I've died. If I could have figured out how to change my gun to shooting rather than mining, I could remember the control for doing that, then I would have been able to shoot my way underground, and then I would have not sustained heat damage. I'm trying to work out, I think this is probably where I was. Is that where it was? Is there not a better map?
Thermal protection falling.
I know, I'm used to that. Sodium, good. Now, is that? That's my grave. That's what I'm heading for. Yeah. Just heading to my grave and back to my ship. Hope my grave isn't as far as it looks. I'm not the best pilot for being able to get to my grave on a ship. Yeah. Okay, looks like I'm on foot. I thought that'd be the case. Oh, yes.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, so I've just got to get there, then I can... Oop, wrong button. Come on, Mr. Running Man. The ship is high maintenance. But then, part of the problem is also the planet I'm on has some toxicity, some radiation level, and is 53 degrees centigrade. None of which is particularly conducive to me surviving for that long. And technically I'm still in the tutorial stage. Oops. Oh yes, before I need it, let's go to there. Multi-tool. Press try. That's what I needed to know earlier on. Hey, Mr. Explodey, horrible thing. It's going to avoid you. Excuse me, tiny creature. Oh yes, so yeah, I found an artist who will do the artwork for a book.
Thermal protection falling.
Just in case there's some sodium there, because I need the thermal protection. One risk is that obviously I already was carrying too much. So yeah, but to get the artwork itself done is quite an expensive project. It's going to cost thousands of pounds for the artwork. So what my plan is obviously to start funding it up front, and then once it's about half done, to hopefully start some kind of a crowdfunding thing with some different tiers. So that people can kind of get rewards for funding towards helping it to be finished. But it worked out cheaper to do like an illustrated short novel than to do an entire graphic novel. So a graphic novel where every single page is obviously artwork and then there's text on every page. And everything else that's involved with that. That costs a lot more money and takes a lot more time. But yeah, I like their art style. So currently I think the idea is that it will have probably 30 illustrations in it and aim for about 130 pages as a colour book, so not black and white illustrations. Let's use some of my sodium. Use that first.
Technology recharge.
So I think they're going to do about 4 pages a month. That's how much they can do and how much. So I'll then pay them monthly for those pages.
Thermal protection
Ooh, a bit of vegetation. A little patch of more vegetation than I normally see, or have normally seen. Yeah, my view is it'd be really cool to get it done, and it would give me a really cool product that's directly linked to my channel, that I can then offer whenever I, obviously depending on how the future pans out with things, attend things like Comic-Con or Summer in the City or anything like that. Oh, it's all the way up on that hillside. And the Dragon's Fire series, I think, really fits having something like that. So the idea would be that it would be about 100-ish pages of text and about 30 pages of images or so. Are you a little creature attacking my ankles? Hope not. Oh, there is a little base down there. Yeah, it's just the cost that I think I'd probably, to cover all the costs, I would need, I think, about 2,000 people backing it. Because obviously the cost of publishing the actual book itself would have to be included in, given that people would be getting a copy of the book. Where'd the place go? People would be getting a copy of the book, obviously. And so I'd have to factor in the cost of each copy of the book as well. Let's go down here and then go up the hill to my grave. As long as I don't die before my grave. Someone I went to school with, who was into doing, well, they did art at school. Like, they loved doodling and drawing things. And then they make their living making comics and doing illustrations and graphic novels and things like that. And so I just thought, let's ask them. Is that something violent? I think it is. I've got a feeling it's going to shoot at me.
Thermal protection falling.
No, I don't even have a gun because everything's on my body. Where's my body? Or on my wherever I left my stuff. But yeah, they're just promoting their latest comic book themselves at the moment. "58 degrees. yeah, so it's just trying to find or interest people enough in wanting to have like a signed copy, or wanting to have a signed copy and attend a book launch, or whatever other offers I would have. Obviously, he's up for illustrating any of my stuff if I wanted it illustrated, obviously for a fee. Because I was saying that I've done over 250 stories, and out of the 250, there are some that I think would be really fun to have as like comics, and I can imagine. I said it's not what I'd want right now because of cost and everything, but I could imagine having a series of Slumberland comics where out of my 250 odd stories, obviously certain ones just become like, if there was buyers for them, obviously it would cost so much money, I wouldn't do it otherwise. But certain ones just get turned into like a comic book series. I think would be cool. Come on, you're nearly there. The long run. What I would probably do, what most tiers are, obviously I could possibly pay to have him make some specific artwork that could be used or sold as, prints or something. I don't know if he'd be able to get the signed prints to me, but maybe something that could be done. Maybe, but obviously there'd be a tier that's probably just the ebook version. There would probably be a tier that's like, just donate because you want to support the project with anything at all that you want to support the project with. So, right, how do I do this? Right, what do I have and what do I not have? I'm trying to see what's not worth a lot of money that I can get rid of.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Has that freed up any slots?
Thermal protection falling. No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh, still need to try and free up slots. That one, I don't have a lot of it, so let's get rid of it and hope I don't need it.
No free slots in
Oh.
suit inventory.
Right, okay, what else can I get rid of? That's expensive, possibly.
Technology recharge.
The annoying thing is I don't know what's still on my body.
Thermal protection falling. Product constructed.
Has that used anything? Do I have room?
Technology recharge.
Right, need some of that.
Thermal protection falling.
Carbon nanotubes. And the jelly.
Product constructed. Component repaired. Product constructed. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Good.
Technology recharge.
Right, that's a bit better.
Technology recharge.
Now let's see if I can get my stuff from my grave. Woohoo! Right, that's handy. Yeah, so the difficulty with signed prints is obviously I'd have to get him to create the artwork and agree to make the signed prints, and then him to ship them to me. Obviously, I'd have to pay for him to get them printed, but yeah, that could obviously be a possible option. Woohoo, another milestone accomplished. It's like real life. Dan walks everywhere. Let's see if I can get back to my ship before my thing says that I'm burning to death again. Yeah, so obviously I can do signed copies of books. I can do a book launch where which I'd probably do in somewhere like London, somewhere that's easy for people to generally get to who wants to get to it. And then I could do a book launch for people to come along to. For like one of the, well, it would be for the top tier, and I don't know how many tiers I'd have. It depends if there's anything that's really rare or hard for me to get. So like a signed print might be something that I can only get a few copies of, so that would then be the highest level. and I think it would take probably about 10 months to get all the artwork done. Obviously, I have to write the book, which will be based on the story. I don't know what other ideas people have for what I could do for different tiers. Because there would obviously be an entry level tier where you could donate anything, like £1 or $1 or whatever, just to support the project, even if you didn't really necessarily want a copy for yourself, maybe. A tier where you just get the ebook or a PDF or something. A tier where you get a PDF and a copy of the book in paperback or hardback or whatever it ends up being. A tier where you get, obviously, so you'd always get what you got for the previous tier as well. So, PDF or ebook version and maybe a signed copy of the book. Maybe there could be a tier where you get a PDF, a signed copy of the book, and your name in the book or something, as kind of supporting the project or something like that. Being like a platinum supporter or whatever it might be. And then a tier where you get all that, plus you get to come to a book launch. If you want to attend. And then if it's possible to get like some artwork done as well, maybe a tier where you get an exclusive print signed by the artist of the artwork. Run in the dark. Still haven't had any storms, which is quite cool. I'm surprised. Yes, I will refuel once I make it there. I was trying to refuel before.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, wrong button. But yeah, so the main thing will be trying to make sure that there's interest for it and not just like 6 people saying, oh yeah, we like the idea of this book. Obviously I'll make it regardless, but it would be nice to recoup some of the money, obviously, for it. No, it's definitely not thunder and rain. If there's a storm while I was trying to get my suit, get all my stuff at the grave, I would have died because I wouldn't be able to bury myself in the ground.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, we know how this goes.
Technology recharge.
Round the big mountain. Yeah, because for the print,
Thermal protection
I'd have to
falling.
pay for the exclusive artwork, which is probably fine. But because it's not like he lives down the road, I'd have to pay him to print the artwork so that he can send it to me already signed rather than, and pay him to send it to me so that he can send it to me signed rather than, he creates the artwork for me, I then get it printed, I then meet up with him, he quickly signs it. That would obviously be a much cheaper option. I do like the idea, obviously, of having some exclusive signed artwork, and I have already thought about the idea of him doing some exclusive artwork that I can sell as prints on t-shirts and other prints. But obviously that would be different to, that would just be prints for sale rather than the signed ones that he would be able to supply, the sort of hand-signed ones, if it was as part of one of the tiers.
Thermal protection falling.
Obviously, with his own products, he does have signed prints as one of his tiers, like when he crowdfunds for his latest comics. And I've never crowdfunded for a book before. So far, every book I've done, I've literally just forked out of my own pocket up front and hoped that I sell enough copies to make some of that money back. Come on, I now need some... I don't want this again. I've still got 5 minutes. I need some sodium again.
Extreme heat damage detected.
There's some sodium. Whatever it is, I'm going to be going there and hoping I can get it. Or else it's a long walk again. Come on, run to the sodium. That tiny little bit of sodium.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Right, let's carry on my journey, but hope I don't run out of sodium again. Avoid the plant that squirts me. Oh, lots of sodium. I'm
Thermal
going to have
protection falling.
to take advantage of that, I think. I was curious what was down there. I could see glowing underground plants. Nope, I can't get that. That looks like it's going to harm me. No, it didn't. There was more somewhere. Something there I can't get. Sounds like there's something trying to get me. Right, keep moving this way. Yeah, getting tons of steps in. Probably done well over my 10,000 steps here. I'm hoping I've got enough sodium so that I can make it to my ship.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, if I can avoid using the thermal protection, like using the sodium to power it, then I can save some of that sodium. Rather than use it all up. I'm in sight of my ship.
Thermal protection falling.
Salvage data. I think that's what I was after, isn't it? That's what all of this was about. Come on, you're near your ship. I'm going to have to use some sodium.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I know, running out of life because I'm running. Right, more oxygen. Let's just go towards my ship. If there's oxygen on the way, then I'll get it. Might be too far away. Keep going this way. And we're back in the ship.
Technology recharge.
Good. I don't know what's better to charge it with.
Technology recharge.
I thought I'd created more. Oh, yeah, it's in my exosuit, isn't it? Yeah, launch fuel. Woohoo, I can take off. I just have to survive the journey to my base. I don't know how many steps is my daily average. With some green plants. I obviously try and get in as many steps as I can. I'd say that it's common to do at least 10,000 steps. Yeah, the difficulty with landing is I can't look down. So it's difficult to judge exactly where you are. Yeah, don't crash. Squeeze around the mountains. Because what's 11 seconds in the ship is obviously much, much longer out of the ship. Let's see where I land, if I've landed right in it again. I hope not. Oh, not too far away. Just do a quick look for oxygen. Nope.
Thermal protection falling.
Right. What do I think of the billionaire astronaut? Oh, yes. I think that it's good. People going into space.
Item received.
Woohoo! One metal plating, 25 oxygen. Because I think the more people go into space, 1 metal, 25 oxygen. The more people go into space, the more affordable it becomes, and the better it is then for everyone. And for space missions, being able to get things into space. And obviously technology then will also advance. Obviously I have views on how people like Jeff Bezos makes the money and how they choose to spend it. At the same time, it is their money. Right, I might be able to skip a chunk of space
Falling.
and find somewhere. Because there's not a lot around here, no oxygen or anything for me to go and nab. But I made a tunnel, so if I go to my tunnel, right, there's that. Where's my tunnel? Walking down the tunnel. If I follow my tunnel, I'll come out in a different part of land, and hopefully that part will have oxygen. Yeah, that's what I mean. When he said what he said, that was like a kick in the teeth to all the people who pay their taxes, who struggle. Obviously, technically saying, you know, my customers help pay for this isn't technically that bad, because that is kind of how things work, that your customers pay for things. But saying your staff have paid for things, you know, saying, you know, you working for me and me being a cheapskate, that's helped me to be able to go and into space while you lot can barely put food on your table. Yeah, that kind of attitude is a bit of a kick in the teeth. Yeah, this underground cave is pretty cool. Not that I'm necessarily going to be able to navigate it. But yeah, whereas the part about the customers isn't so kind of bothersome, because, you know, I could say I went on holiday because you lot watched my YouTube videos, and that would technically be true, because obviously I make some money from YouTube. Ooh, subterranean relic. Never seen one of them before. I'm in some random lit up cave. Yeah, Richard Branson went into space to try and beat Jeff Bezos. He went into space earlier, like a week earlier or something, and was planning on going back, or at least to the edge of space. They went literally just skirted into space and then came back down to Earth. But there's nothing deadly down here. It's very nice down here. And none of my survival equipment is needed while I'm down here. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. This is just a random cave in the middle of sort of underground. This is going to be a dead end as well, I bet. Yeah. There is an exit out of here somewhere, because I got into where I was. Yeah, they're definitely not in the same league as the people that went to space or to the moon in the early days. The only reason to get excited about it, really, is just that it gets things moving again, because if they can do it and they can then make a profit out of going to space, then they'll put money into the technology to make it so that they save more money going into space, you know, making it cheaper and cheaper because they want to save money and make more profit. So as long as they can do that while maintaining safety standards, then I bet this is also a dead end. Then that benefits kind of everyone, because NASA can then use cheaper vehicles to get things into space, potentially cheaper vehicles maybe to go back to the moon. Oh, okay, there's a whole lot of them here. Don't know if they have any value. Are all of them? But yeah, so generally, if people can make profit out of something, then they're likely to keep putting money into it. And unfortunately, the governments have other things they need to spend their money on, like welfare of people and stuff. But yeah, they did also literally only just skirt into space. Right, let's look. So I came out of there. Knowing me, because I'm Dan, I would have made a route that was relatively straight. Now that looks like a possible outside space. Will it be? It's a bit more lit up, but is it just because it's lit up? Or have I just gone somewhere I've been before? Yeah, I've been down there before. Let's carry on left. It is a very pretty place to be lost. Yeah, I see you're hazardous. I know, I don't plan on being near the toxins. quite a large cave system. In a minute, I will probably just blast my way up to the surface. It definitely sounded like something big near me. Right, there's an exit into some more cave. Okay. Oh, there's the outside. Woohoo. Right. I know, 35%. That's why I'm trying to find some oxygen.
Thermal protection falling.
O2. Find the quickest route to the O2. Enjoy your dinner.
Inventory full.
Oh, of course you are. Let's see. There. Any more oxygen?
Technology
Woohoo.
recharge.
And so I run and deplete it straight away. Right, at least now, when I get back to my ship, or my base, I can save and stop. Although I do still need more oxygen in relation to making what I need to make for the next bit of what I have to do. But at least I've got reasonably full health. Although I'm going to need some nitrogen soon as well, some sodium soon as well. Right, back here, head indoors, and I can save.
Stabilizing.
Right, did I use all the oxygen? I did.
Product constructed.
I'll just double check what I needed. "25 oxygen. So I'll do that next time I'm knocking around here. It's out of range. Makes sense to store that
Thermal protection falling.
over there. In the starship. And that as well. Just seeing if there's anything else that's better off stored there. Right, that's a key component in launch fuel, so that makes sense to store on the actual starship. Right. That frees up some space. Getting there where it's safe. Recover. And then see if I can find the save. Is there a save? I think let's head inside. Save. Just in case it doesn't save there. Run over here. Right, that's fine. Don't know. I'm sure it saved fine last time. Oh, it's auto saved at 12:09. That's fine. Right. Thank you for obviously joining me here. Enjoy your dinners and sleep, whatever it is you're doing. I will hopefully see you next week. I don't know if I'll carry on this game or go back to Minecraft. I just thought it was something a bit different to try because it's kind of just a different, more generally a relaxed game. It would be nice to pass the tutorial so that I can finally get off this planet. Technically, this is the second planet I was on. So one of the parts of the tutorial was obviously, here's how to fly in your spaceship to another planet. So I flew from, or at least to another planet. So I flew from one planet to another, just so that I've passed that bit of tutorial. But then you have to do these new bits of tutorial here, and a lot of this wasn't quite as much when I first played it. So, and as you can see from some of the photos, some of the images, there's planets that have significantly more kind of life on them and all sorts of different things. Some planets are very habitable, some planets are very, very, very hostile. So there's a huge variety of different worlds, and so some worlds you just land on and you think, nope, not staying here, and you leave it and try and check a different world. So you go from like planet to planet until you find the ones that you like, that you might want to explore more. But obviously during the tutorial stage, it just says land on the next planet along kind of thing, and then do this task and that task. So anyway, thank you for joining me here, and good night. It's been good to see you here again. I don't know when I'm next going to be posting something, but obviously I'll definitely try and be back here next week. See you later.